Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man giving you the truth. So I want to talk to you along the lines of addiction and how some guys are addicted to s3x. Now, I know they might try to censor this. They might not give me the impression, so on and so forth, which is unfair if they do so. But I got to talk about this. I know I'm finna help somebody. So, you know how, like, any of y'all that's from the hood, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, when a person becomes what we call in Milwaukee a hype, it's not something that just happens spontaneously. It's people and things and sayings and all type of stuff that lead up to it. Like, come on, just try it, or such and such, such and such. Kind of like what I want to compare it to is the love lie. How diamonds are a girl best friend, all this stuff, you know, that hooks men into different things such as commitments that they probably shouldn't make because of their craving for s3x, you know, and the craving for s3x is gonna lead a lot of you young dudes and older dudes who already, some of them already done been through it, into a fire, a raging fire, a raging flame. And the raging flames are child support, alimony, breakups, so on and so forth. See, I told you in the last video that you need to commit yourself to the Most High, get right in your spirit, and focus on you, you know. And I told you also, if any woman gives you an ultimatum, give her the ultimatum of getting out of your face, getting out of your life. Because a lot of us, like, we don't be knowing what we getting into with this whole marriage thing. You know, you better start doing mind marriages. You want to commit to somebody, commit to them in your mind, not on paper. And then that way, if they change too drastically, you can get rid of them without any financial burdens or any ramification. And don't attach your mind to any of these women. You know, if they good, then it's okay to admire them, but don't act like they're incapable of doing wrong or betraying you. You know, they say, oh man, you gotta trust, you let your guard down. Don't let your guard down. Don't let your guard down. Because see, it might take her 5 years, 10 years, 25 years. But most of them, if you commit to them in the wrong way, which we're gonna talk about next, you commit to them in the wrong way, you setting yourself up for failure, man. You setting yourself up for failure, man. Yourself. You doing it to yourself. So, again, be careful when listening to some of the older people. You got to be selective who you listen to anyway. Because I know they say the same thing about older guys on YouTube. These old school, they don't know what they... I know what I'm talking about, man. I know what I'm talking about. Like, an older guy that's laying down the truth for you, he gonna relay truth based on his experiences and what he learned. When you young, you might not have had those experiences. Like Hafiz, he talking about marriage and he only been married a year. You ain't even been married long enough to talk about it, man. I mean, so why are you talking about it? And you taking on a pillar in this marriage talk? Like, I mean, let's just be honest, man. When you do, he was nice to you. Really, Coach Greg could have sliced you all the way down in that debate. He was nice to you. He was nice to you. It's almost similar you know, when the dog gets out of hand and you don't want to take him to the Humane Society, so you give him to somebody else. Well, he gave you to the rest of us in this space. And people been doing it for them. Man, I done heard you getting hammered, buddy. You don't know what the hell you talking about. And all y'all do is trying to take up for these women. You better know and understand that unicorns don't count. So you really gonna get judged for throwing men in the fire, so to speak. When you try to be like Derek Jackson, you see how the Most High shine that light on him? Like, this dude is not speaking for me. That's what happens. He shined the light on Derek Jackson, and now Derek Jackson might still have following, but not like he did. Not like he did. So, yeah, man, don't let your craving for s3x get you in a bind. You gotta learn how to have some discipline over your small head. Know what I mean? And you gotta take this race slowly vet these women out, make them prove themselves to you. They don't want to prove themselves to you, they automatically disqualifying themselves. So, again, man, I can't stress this enough. Guys, marriage is for them. It's for them. Like, but guys during biblical days, they weren't even doing like the no such thing as a marriage license per se. It wasn't no family court or any of those things, because those women knew to act right or be out on your own. Now they don't have no incentive to do right, because they could take your resources with them and then get the attention that they crave from somebody else while they gaining your resources. I mean, that's just the system we live under. That's why you don't even go there. Don't go that route. And again, you should not trust no woman that's just hell-bent on getting married anyway. You should get your antennas should go up with anybody. Oh, if you don't marry it, like, man, what's her angle? You know how I'm gonna get a t-shirt, what's your angle? Cause y'all know I like to ask that. I'm Matrix 3. What's your angle? What's your angle? Oh, if you don't marry me, you gotta do this, that. Listen, they supposed to be proving themselves to us, not us to them. And you should have your life in order to the point where you're worthy of that. You're worthy of that. Where you got your spiritual life in order, you got your financial life in order. Sometimes your financial life get out of order because of decisions you make, but that ain't no reason or excuse for a woman to betray you. Financial mistakes are not a reason for them to betray us. That's just an excuse that they use, because finances can be improved. Just like, I'm gonna show you something. A lot of y'all done been divorced, and now your wife she wasn't doing anything. Now she trying to do everything, all in a selfie. Like, now she into physical fitness when she wasn't at all when she was with you. And she taking pictures, thirst trap pictures. She's showing you what she about. Yep, you made the right decision getting rid of her. So get over yourself. Don't let your pride, let these dudes have her. Give her back to the streets. If she don't want to respect you, if she don't want to follow your lead or any of that, give her back to the streets, kids or no kids. Give her back. And that's all I'm going to say on this one. Says the truth, man. The channel is the no matrix, no simping, no, listen, we don't need none of them. I could jag off. And, I mean, we don't need them. Like, they need us more than we need them. I don't need no woman can protect me. I protect myself. No woman can provide for me. I provide for myself. So if they're a liability and not an asset, man, you already know what to do, man. You know what to do. It's time to dump. Thanks for watching.